Alright, what's going on, guys? Crimson here. The last time I talked about the 9-3R was during Season 3, where there was very questionable decisions made to the balancing of the 9-3R. I suggested that Embark should decrease the visual recoil, increase recoil recovering time, increase the fire rate, and give it a red dot to help with the visual issues. I suggested all this because during Season 2 and Season 3, the 9-3R was very horrible to use. Not only was the recoil pattern very inconsistent, the 9-3R basically had the same visual recoil animation as the V9S, so pretty much you could not see your target when you were tracking and shooting your gun at the same time. In conjunction with the horrible hip fire accuracy, this gun was just not viable at all to use. And of course, during Season 4, Embark delivered, not only decreasing the visual recoil by updating the firing animation, they also increased the fire rate, recoil recovery speed, and update the recoil pattern to make it more consistent, and gave it a red dot. And you know what? I think that is a 10 out of 10 update. That was pretty much everything that was asked for, and it was delivered. Season 4 came and went, and now on the Season 5, we also had another huge update for the 9-3R, as Embark not only increased the damage and the damage ranges, they also made adjustments to the recoil. These changes made in Season 4 and Season 5 just made this gun way more consistent to use and falls more in line with every other gun in the game. So because Embark put all this hard work into adjusting the 9-3R, I spent a couple days testing out the 9-3R with and without the red dot, and it's finally time to give my judgment. For starters, after the visual recoil update for Season 4, like I said before, it was very hard before that, and after, it is very easy to see your targets when shooting, and you're no longer obstructed by your weapon when shooting. And I can also confirm the 9-3R's recoil is way more consistent and feels more rewarding when you're using it. This change as well will also allow you to abuse the mechanic that Embark themselves quoted for the gun, being a high headshot damaging gun. So not only can you see what you're shooting at, you can control your gun more easier, allowing you to hit those headshots. In conjunction with the increased damage and damage range, as well as the fire rate, you can be a little bit more flexible with your positioning. Before with the 9-3R, you really had to be really close range to even get a kill, but because of the horrible recoil control, visual recoil, and the very abysmal damage and fire rate, it was just impossible to find a sweet spot with the gun. And as you guys will see from my video, I'm able to take fights from various different ranges, from medium ranges all the way up to very close ranges. In close range especially because of the new hip fire changes that was added. In my opinion, the 9-3R is finally in line with the other guns in the game, and I hope Embark continues to make life-saving changes to their weapons to allow more diversity to flourish in the game. Although the gun is not considered meta, I really think everyone should give it a try, and it pains me to say this, but it's currently 10 times better than the V9S. My advice I would give for the 9-3R was just be patient and precise. Especially me personally, whenever I'm using a pistol, I feel like I need to spam fire the gun as quickly as possible, especially after using the V9S for so long, but since this gun is a burst weapon and more of a precision weapon, you really need to just stay calm, make sure you're hitting all your shots, and you'll definitely get your kills in. My final note, it does seem like this damage buff doesn't mean that much, but you gotta remember the 9-3R is a burst weapon, so it is 28 damage for 3 bullets. Okay, so one burst does 84 damage in total, and say if you're fighting a heavy, which is the easiest counter for a light, you'll just need to hit about 5 shots in order to kill a heavy, and that being about 3 shots for a medium and 2 shots for a light, making this gun very, very dangerous. And for the heavy, you can speed that up by just hitting that headshot multiplier, which makes this gun very, very strong. Alright guys, well that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think about the 9-3R in the comments down below. And if you haven't used it since Season 3, try it out, give it a couple days worth, and come back to my video and just tell me your opinions or what should they change. But until next time guys, peace.
Sit in the back, ayy, bitches all on my lap. They say, Billy damn, so cold, I'm so chilly, yeah, my neck froze. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it, I'm thinking I'm like, oh yeah. You think it's a joke, your girlfriend just text me, she on the way over. Burn that bitch over, fucking the road, but call it a night, wake up and start over. Ayy, shit's so wavy.